Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So today we're going to be testing the brand new Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brightener. Now I do have to say that this is a completely honest review. So, you know, there might be some negative points, there might be positive points. I'm not going to say, you guys will see in the video, but if you are coming here to expect all positive things about this product, then this isn't the video. So I'm just letting you guys know now that I'm always 100% honest. You guys will see the full thing on this brand new Fenty Beauty eye brightener, this eye product. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope it's helpful for you, and let me know everything in the comment section down below as well after you've watched the video. And let's just jump straight into it. We're jumping straight into it. So we're going to dive straight into the brand new Fenty Beauty product, and this is called the Bright Fix Eye Brightener. So it's basically a eye brightener, and it hydrates, it conceals, it brightens underneath the eyes. It's also supposed to be a sheer product, more sheerer product, but it can build up to a nice medium to full coverage as well. I don't know if you can get it really full, we'll see, but it does say sheer to buildable coverage. Also has a no makeup natural effect, so it's supposed to look just very skin-like underneath the eyes. It's supposed to brighten and conceal, but it's supposed to look lightweight on the skin and not look like you're wearing any makeup underneath your eyes. So we're going to be testing that as well to see like how it looks under the eyes, how it feels, if it's going to feel heavy, if it's going to look heavy. Got mine in the shade Golden Ivory, and Golden Ivory is described as a warm undertone for light skin tones, and it retails for £18 in the UK and $25 in the US. I will have a link down below as well for you guys to check out the products for yourself and see the shades, which shade would be best for you. But as you guys saw, that is the packaging. Really love just how simple it is. I also love the applicator because it's such a unique applicator. It's clear and you can see the products coming right up, and I just absolutely love the packaging. That's the first thing that just caught my eye. This is the shade Golden Ivory, and right off the bat as well, it feels so lightweight on the skin. It feels so thin and creamy and hydrating. So that is Golden Ivory, and it's blending beautifully into my skin. You cannot even see. I'm just gonna go straight in. I guess I'll just do that much for now, and then we'll see. So I did see a lot of videos of people on Instagram using this with their fingers, so I think the best way they say is to use with your fingers and just tap it in. So we are going to tap this in, and so far I'm liking the shade. It feels so thin under the eyes, it almost feels like a moisturizer. I'm just going to tap this underneath the eyes. So impressed with so far. I do feel like it's because it's a brightening product, you definitely need to go in with less. So I'm just going to take a little bit away, and I'm going to try the other side with a sponge. So really interested to see how this is going to actually conceal, because they do still say that it does conceal. It is, the name is a eye brightener, but in their claims it says that it will conceal as well. So I really wonder if it's really going to conceal. So it's definitely dried down to a matte. Definitely dried down to a matte. There's absolutely no sheen whatsoever. It dries down, which I don't mind, but sometimes I do feel like underneath the eyes I prefer more creamy products and things that don't dry down to a matte, because then it can make the under eyes look too dry. So I'm going to do a little bit of a close-up. So this is what it looks like, and I really like the bright effect. Definitely concealed. As you can see from this side, it definitely did add, you know, some coverage, and it brightened. So that's definitely spot on with those claims, and it definitely feels hydrating as soon as it went on. However, it does definitely dry down to a matte finish, and just being honest, I don't know if you guys can see, but there is a lot of dryness right there, and it's really accentuating my dryness. I'm going to switch to a different lens in a second for you guys to really see it, but I'm absolutely not liking that whatsoever. It looks so dry underneath my eyes. Maybe going in with a powder, it's gonna, I don't know, maybe it's gonna blur it a little bit more and not look so obvious, but that looks incredibly dry. So you guys can see right there. Can you see that? Like how dry it looks? Oh my goodness. even just putting some on my nose, it's just accentuating dryness really, really, really badly. I think this would be great on top of a concealer, so just using it for brightening, but I wouldn't use this product alone personally on my dry skin. Just first impressions, honest review. I feel like this would work best as just brightening and not concealing if you do have dry skin. If you have oily skin, this is probably going to work best for you because it's a great formula for your skin type. But mine, it's just accentuating that dryness because the second ingredient has dimethicone, if I'm saying that right, which dimethicone, if you guys don't know, is a very, very, very drying ingredient. And I believe that is second or third in the ingredients list. Always bear that in mind. If something is very drying, chances are the first or second ingredient is dimethicone. So that's what's giving it a really, really, really dry look. And Fenty in a lot of her products has that ingredient, which I don't like. She has it, I believe, second in her blurring skin tint, and I found the blurring skin tint quite dry and very matte. I also noticed, I'm sure you guys noticed as well, that it almost kind of, I don't want to say took off my foundation, but as I was going in and blending it, it does kind of take off your foundation as well. I think because of the formula. I'm going to go in with this side and I'm going to use a sponge and see, and I'm also using a lot less, and see if that's going to make a difference. Maybe I used too much, maybe it just doesn't work on dry skin. So I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge and see. Maybe the dampness from the sponge is going to, I don't know, blend it a little bit better, make it a little more creamy. I do feel like it takes off your foundation, which is so bizarre. So bizarre. Oh my god, it's such a nice product in terms of the, you know, concealing and brightening aspect, and the tone I love, and how thin and lightweight it feels underneath the eyes, and the overall look. But if you do go really close, you can see all that dryness. You can see all that dryness. Just made it darker so you guys can see. I'm not going crazy, like it is so dry, and I hate to be negative in my videos, but I also love to be completely honest. So I'm going to set this with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. This is in Fair, and let's just see if it's going to look any different with powder on top. Whether it's going to look more blurred, maybe it's going to hide some of that dryness and just smooth it out. Also, it does crease. I noticed underneath my eyes it's just creasing, and it hasn't even been 5 minutes. And I do feel like a lot of the times her products are targeted more towards oily skin. So again, if you have oily skin, I do feel like this is going to be a great product for you. But for dry skin, it's accentuating it. Now, I have to say with powder, it definitely looks a lot better. It doesn't look as dry. Still has crease underneath my eyes, but it looks a lot more smooth. And it definitely has smoothed out and blurred the dry areas. Maybe if I go in with a setting spray as well to bind the powder, then it can look a lot more better. So I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup, a little bit more on my eyes, my face, and I'll be right back to give you guys my final thoughts on it. So my final thoughts on this eye brightener, this concealer type product, is that I like it and I don't like it. So here's my thing. I love it in terms of, like I said, concealing, brightening, the formula. I absolutely love the tone. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful formula and undertone. When I say formula, the way it goes on at first, and also how it starts to look. But after a while, when it's settled in, it goes to a complete matte finish, which some people may love, some people may hate. Me personally, I don't like a matte finish underneath the eyes. Sometimes I don't mind it, but specifically with this product, you guys saw it completely dried out my eyes. It also took off a lot of my foundation as I was blending it into my skin. I did put a little bit on the nose, and it took off the foundation from my nose as well. So just little things like that make me not like the product. I think the best way that I would use this, because I mean I bought it, I'm still gonna have to use it, is that I will use it on top of a concealer. So for example, I have my Essence concealer here. I will go in with this to actually conceal, to go in with properly, and then I will go in with a tiny amount, maybe just a little dot, to brighten just slightly. And I hope and I think it would work best that way, and then go in with a nice blurring smoothing powder, and I think I should be good to go. But using this on its own underneath my eyes just, you know, doesn't conceal as much, gives me a nice bright effect, but like I said, it doesn't conceal as much, and the formula on its own just dries out my under eye. So I think I do need to use this on top of an actual concealer. So if you struggled with this problem as well, then you can always try going in with a tiny amount, just maybe even on the cheekbones, just in certain areas to brighten down the nose, maybe on the chin, to give yourself a little bit more of a bright effect, rather than actually going in and using this like fully underneath the eyes. Although they did say it's intended for that as well, I'm not going to be using it for that purpose. So I do hope this video was helpful for you. Leave me all your thoughts down below. I'm sorry that it was a little bit negative, but at the same time I'm not sorry, because this is what I do, and I want to give you a full, you know, first impressions and honest review on everything, on every product that I review. So yeah, that's literally what it is. It's a love-hate relationship with this product at the moment, but of course I'll be using it in more videos, upcoming videos, to see if my thoughts change. You know, maybe when I play around with it a little bit more with different foundations, with concealers underneath, then maybe I can change my opinion on it. So yeah, love-hate relationship with this product. Although I love the shade, I have to say, I absolutely love the shade. It's really, really great for fair skin tones. Give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful and enjoyable and you got something out of it. Let me know if you are going to be picking it up, regardless of my review of my video. And yeah, leave me all your thoughts down below. So I hope everyone is staying safe, and until next time, I'll speak to you guys all in my next video.